As I'm eating my food, I start singing, I'm so pretty.
You're
Oh,
so pretty.
Icarus is drinking his soup, wondering, is it the apron?
Noreen walks up and she has two pistols in her hand. She puts them in her pocket and those are definitely lit. Why, Krangor? I don't recall ever seeing you look so
pretty.
elegant in my entire
He's
time
so
with you.
pretty.
It's a good look. Handsome. Or should I say, pretty girl.
I don't understand what's going on. Just take your food. Here you go. And I hand her food.
She'll reach out and she'll pat your cheek. You'll see, you'll figure it out soon enough. Thanks for the food.
Can I make a perception check, Cloud?
No.
No.
This is like 6 fucking people that have come through now.
I'm gonna point out one thing. Grim. Who wanted a tail?
Cloud, this has been long game. I've been working on for a long time. You just lure them into a
Back
false
in-
sense of security.
Back in Phantom, I was plotting this exact moment.
Yes, actually.
Finally, the captain walks in to get her food. You hop up on the table, Mandy. You know exactly what's there.
I tell the crew, what a wonderful meal we've had from the prettiest healer that we've ever had.
And it just erupts in laughter. Everybody at the tables are just... Kriegan, soup comes out of your nose.
Perfect. Is my biscuit soft yet?
It's stuck in your mouth. It's soft now. It's mush. Icarus, you're probably like, what the fuck is everybody talking about? Go ahead, Mander.
Krangor, thank you so much for the wonderful meal. I hope you didn't scratch a nail or anything while making it.
Ludder, I still don't know what's going on, to be completely honest.
What are you talking about?
Everybody's said something about the prettiest girl, pretty girl. Like, what is going on? I just went to make food.
Oh, Lord.
As I'm saying this, I'm filling a bowl of carrot soup, and I grab a couple carrots from the barrels and put them in the soup and hand it to Ludder.
And
Here's your soup, Captain.
Thank you, Krangor. I appreciate it as I slipped the ribbons into my pocket, and now he has nothing to roll for to ever find out why he is so bonita.
You hear the crew go, aww. Well, he always will be the prettiest one of us, won't he?
So, like, would I gather that was a letter thing? Maybe.
Dude, that reeks of Ludder.
Okay. Like, I'm not telling Kriegan shit, but I'm just gonna kind of. How close in proximity is Ludder to me at the table? I guess she's at the head of the table, though.
Let's see. Yeah, she'd probably be a good 5 feet from you.
Okay. I'll wait till later. It's fine.
Oh, do you sit down and you tuck into your soup, I assume?
Yes, and as I start having my meal, I'm going to casually, once Krangor is probably going to be going back and forth, obviously, to the galley to get things correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anytime that he goes into the galley and he is away, I'm going to establish and hand out ribbons, and we are now going to play Pin the Tail on the Krangor, and we are now, it's a point-based system amongst the crew, and everyone has 3 bows, and they are all set of different colors, because the motherfucker gave me an assortment of fucking ribbon.
Does everybody have their own color?
Everyone, they have their names on them.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. First person to 3 wins. What do they win? 1,000 gold. High stakes.
Hey, there we go.
This is pirate shenanigans at its best. Go.
You see Morgan, fucking love when the captain's here.
So
And,
Icarus has 3, Kriegan has 3, I have 3, but I'm not, actually not going. I'm going to choose not to play. It's unfair advantage.
As you start handing out 3 bows to each Kriegan and Icarus, You see money start changing hands as the crew starts betting.
Well, the entire crew has them. So,
Oh, they're still gonna bet.
yeah.
It's good fun. So, Kriegan, go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. Let me see here. Hold on one second. Let's make this fair.
I mean,
What
Because
is
we
your
can't
base
play-
AC, Krangor?
24. Or without the auras and shit.
All that shit. Just your regular base
21.
shit. 21.
21?
can I
21.
We're not doing that. It's gonna take forever. What's up?
just for point of reference, I do have a +10 to my sleight of hand.
I'll let you use that.
Okay.
All right, 21's the mark. If you have an ability you can convince me that would go into throwing a ribbon, I'll let you use it.
All right.
You can't like pray the ribbon on there, Gummy, so no religion.
We can't pin the tail on a donkey, but we can tie a ribbon on a dragon, which I think is fantastic.
So as Krangor turns to walk to the galley, and it lands on one of his tail spikes. Gummy? You're
You're
muted.
muted.
Can I use athletics, perhaps? Maybe try to like.
Yeah, you can use athletics for that. That's a
No.
miss. The crew goes to make their throws over dinner. This is happening all dinner. They have a +5, so that's a 1. That's for Beck. We got Mordred. +5, that's a 7. Nope. 2 Tusk doesn't make one. Oh, he's not there, so that's going to be for Garmin. Let's see. Noreen gets a 17, and she's... Oh, he would have been so cute with my color. And a 16 from Dover. Back up to you, Kriegan.
Shit.
Nope. Icarus. Nope. So Beck had 1. That's a miss for him. Mordred. Miss for him. Miss for Noreen, or that's Garmin. Miss for Noreen. And that hits your AC, so Dover gets 1. And as this is going on, we're almost all the way done here. Krangor, you just hear the crew as you turn to walk away each time. Oh.
I'm just shaking my head in confusion.
Last round. Kriegan.
Oh, that's a stealth check. There we go. Hey.
That's 2 for you. 1 for Gummy. None for Beck, so you still at 1. Mordred, none. This is Garmin, none. Noreen,
Hey.
that's 1 for her. And 2 for Dover. So, Mander, we have Jinja with 2, Dover with 2, Noreen with 1, Beck with 1, and Gummy with 1. It's Jinja and Dover are
Dover.
tied.
I guess they can go till one of them wins.
The rest of the crew is kind of moaning, this is stupid. This game's fixed. It's a great game, Cap. Great game, Cap. Jinja, you go first.
Oh.
Oops. And Dover takes it.
No. It was fun though.
You're the whole crew, despite everybody trying to be quiet. Krangor, you look down at the floor and you see multicolored bows and ribbons all around where you usually stand to dole out food. And you see the pirate crew is not even looking at you. What are the other 2 of you doing? And Mandy.
I'm taking a page out of Kriegan's book and trying to dip the bread into the soup to try to soften it.
I am staring into Krangor's soul, and I look at him and go, "You're so fucking pretty."
I'm gonna take a hardtack biscuit and throw it at Kriegan between his eyes.
Roll me next check. Beat his
Can
AC.
I make a dex check or something to catch it in my mouth, please?
Nope. Nope.
Fuck.
Gotta give him something. That's a miss. It goes right away. You just reach out and grab it.
I go to bite him.
Tips a tooth.
It ruins the moment because you're like, this is in your I'm such a badass. In the soup
Shit.
goes.
You're still fucking pretty, asshole.
Ludder, what are you doing?
I am just sitting back watching my crew have a great time. Completely enthralled with the fact that Krangor hasn't figured it out yet.
Krangor, the ribbons are on the ground. The soup has been served. Everything has been cleaned and picked up from your cooking of dinner. You can finally sit down and have a bowl of soup yourself and some chicken and some vegetables.
I'll leave the ribbons on.
Fair enough. Duchess walks in. Okay, can I? Oh, they're still there. Ah! And he just walks right back out again. Might be a little drunk.
He goes to walk out. All I say is, "Rude."
Oh, sorry, Captain. No, I mean, Captain, he's so pretty.
He's gorgeous, honestly.
Goddamn right, he's pretty.
I mean, if it were me and I've been to a fair amount of parties, I'd say he'd be the prettiest girl at the party. He pats you on the back. It's nice to have you back, Krangor.
Hello, hello. Hey, Battleship, how are you? Happy
No one
Sunday.
can take a joke like you. As
I just want to know who won.
you hear, Dover raises his hand.
Kriegan,
And he, for good measure, he just chucks a ribbon across the table and it lands on Icarus's head like a crown.
Icarus, you didn't know if you're gonna have like a purple beard.
I look at Kriegan. Kriegan,
Huh?
I'm disappointed, man.
Why?
For all the times we've played beer pong and you couldn't get ribbons on me.
I mean, sometimes it happens, you know.
You let me down,
regardless
Kriegan.
of anything,
You let me down, Kriegan.
you're fucking pretty.
So the night passes on. Someone brings out a concertina and starts playing a little pirate shanty. Sounds of the ocean are woven into the notes of this concertina. Captain, you... One second. You find yourself looking out of one of the portholes into the
I'm good.
ocean
Just
beyond.
trying to
as the
remember
night
where I put
falls
my
over
blanket.
the
Oh,
sea.
goodness.
You see your crew having a good time, and as they all get up, they walk by you and they hand you their ribbon.
I thank each
Okay.
one of them and tell
It's a
them
great game.
it
Captain.
was a
Great
good game, honestly. Thank goodness we have crew members that can take a joke.
Captain. He's always been good for a joke. But when the shit hits the fan, he's one of the crew.
Always.
So the crew files out, heading to their berths. It's just you four in the galley.
I'm gonna get up, go over to Ludder, like, Ludder, thank you so much for giving me a new nickname for Krangor.
Pretty?
It's a great gift. Pretty girl. You gotta put the girl on the end of it.
I'm
You gotta
not-
have it. Krangor, I love you, buddy, but that, you're so fucking pretty.
Question.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Zealous? And I just look around. I haven't seen him all day.
Yeah, I even made him a gift.
It's probably hanging onto the anchor somewhere.
just, I'm a sad boy.
He's just playing, you know,
Is he up?
he's playing in
is
Klingons
he
with
in-
the barnacles
Is
under
he
the
in
ship.
the crow's nest?
Oh,
There is a mop closet on deck on the boat. It's where you got to. It's where you keep the swabs for the deck. But Mandy, where would you say Zealous is?
Like I said, I think that he'd just be hanging out, playing, climbing wall with the barnacles on the bottom of the ship. He's the only one that could do it.
So yeah, apparently someone sent Zealous below decks to start scraping barnacles off the bottom of the ship.
You
No-
gotta make sure it's clean.
And no one ever thought to go and get him.
Well, we put a tow rope on him, obviously. So
Oh
it
yeah,
might just
he's secured.
yeah, he's not going anywhere.
There was a moment where Mordred lowered him down, but after like an hour, he just tied it off to the rail and walked away.
Oh.
I'll tell you what though, by the time he gets back, the bottom of
only
the boat
jester,
will not
hey,
have a
welcome
barnacle
in.
to it.
Gummy sounds like an orc or Goliath. Let's see. Oh, their names switched because they changed cameras. Let me fix it. But
I
that
want to go out. I'm guessing like the
was-
deck is kind of
that's
quiet now. 'cause
actually
everybody's
Ginger.
like going to sleep.
Hold
correct?
on.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
Let me fix
All right,
them.
I want to go to the front of the
Someone's
deck,
camera must have
take
mixed
Centrella
up.
out, and just kind of
That's actually
you know,
Ginger.
sit on my calves. if that
But
makes sense,
thank you
like
for
I'm
bringing
kneeling.
that up.
Mhm.
And he is playing a
And kind of
Goliath.
think back to when I saw my clan in front of the
We're not going to tell him that happened.
Celestial Palace.
that. Yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
Just because it's peaceful, there's stars out, we're in the middle of nowhere, and I feel like that's a good time for it.
You
For like
take
an
him.
hour, then I go to bed.
You take some time there, taking your knee, just remembering what you saw. It brings you comfort. As you stare out into the endless blue, black water
Now it's
in front
fixed.
of you,
I won't say shit.
you see
Please.
Centrella
Thank
start to
you.
glow.
Thank you. A 5-stream streak,
You hear
Battleship.
the
Well
songs
done. You
of
got another
Nakiuthai
450
being sung by your
carats.
tribe in your ears, almost as if they were here. And somehow, even though
But also
you're
the
not
only
an
Jester,
ocean
thank you so
faring
much for the
tribe,
follow. Happy Sunday.
feel
I hope
right
you're
at
doing
home.
well.
the endlessness of the ocean kind of sings to you, kind of the way that the endless tundra, snow-capped and frosty and frigid, would speak to you when you were in the frozen north. Pockets of life in this vast expanse of unlife, the lack of ability to sustain life. Maybe that's what all the tribes of the frozen north are, just ships passing on this frozen sea.
Do y'all have a community Discord? Would love to join sometime. Avid D&D DM.
If we do this,
Love that,
it's gonna take a ton
honestly.
of blood,
But as the hour,
sex, and magic.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Rewards will be
So
Oh, I
great.
was
I'm
gonna say,
just
as
gonna
the
get
hour
through this
ends,
sound really
Won't
quick.
be easy.
You pick up Centrella, stand back up.
So we do one
Notice a
shots
twinge
every
in your back
Tuesday,
you didn't used to
and that's where
have.
we build up characters
getting a
for
little older.
campaigning. So you're more than welcome
Getting a
to
little
join.
bit wiser.
There's an application in the
Things are
Discord
changing.
server, and also the link that we put in the chat.
And as you
Thank
look
you, Grim, for that.
to the west,
The
where your ship is
M65
sailing,
atomic cannon, often called
you don't know what's coming
Atomic
down the
Annie,
pipe, but
was
you know
an
that your tribe is looking out for you.
artillery piece
your
built by
family
the
here is
United States
keeping
and
you- has
capable
your
of
back.
firing a nuclear shell. It was
That's all the
developed in the
security you
early
need.
1950s
I
at the
kinda
beginning of the Cold War
Look off,
and
thinking that.
fielded between
Take a deep breath and kind of smirk a little bit. and just
April
go to my
1955 and December 1962
reverence mountains,
in
but-
West Germany, South Korea, and Okinawa. Wow.
Uh,
That's pretty
there's
awesome.
a berth with
Okay.
hammock in
But
it,
yeah,
Gotcha.
Jester, we would love to have you around.
leaving
We're always looking
Ludder
for new
and
players.
Krangor and Icarus in the galley.
So as he goes, and basically my whole thing, as anyone is now leaving the galley, I'm going to be looking at Krangor and just looking at them and then tapping my nose so that he might look.
I'm just wait, clean up all the dishes and stuff until everybody leaves the galley.
Oh, that was done already. That's why you were going in and out of the room so much. You clean as you
Mm,
cook.
Okay. That works. That works.
But does
you
he
met
look though?
you busy. Does he look?
Not yet.
Icarus.
While I'm just sitting there in the galley with Ludder there and Krangor, I'm just kind of like going into a little bit of a thought that he kind of has to become better Like he has to, like he got scolded again by Clangaden. He lost his beard and everything like that, but he kind of remembers what he has waiting for him, besides Clangaden and his faith, and sort of him toting the line of trying to continue with like the
Arthur's referring to a video
mischievous type of
of the
thing and
M65 firing at Snoop
nonchalant type of thing.
You got the bullet, you got the gun.
And he's
Now
just
it's
gonna
time to
stay there for a
deliver
little
the
bit.
power
and
of the
just
sun.
Contemplate
Oh,
that.
fair.
As you
Well,
contemplate that, sorry, go ahead.
like while he's there with what he now considers family, because he has nothing else besides what's coming up with Sister Grail and the new child that's still to be born.
As
And
you
kind of-
ponder, God bless America. Sorry, I thought you were done.
And like in that, he's gonna look at Ludder and he's gonna be like, Ludder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a dad.
Yes, you are. And the biggest
This
adventure
is-
somebody can take.
This is the first Morgana to be born in 60 years. I thought it was the last.
I guess it is really special. I'm sorry, I come from a family where there's lots of children every year. So I'm this is very different for me. But
Dozens and dozens.
yeah. So, but that's a big deal. Congratulations. It's a heavy burden.
Gummy, as you look at Ludder as she speaks back to you, you notice something that you've never really noticed before. You don't spend a lot of time looking at Ludder. She's always moving. She's never still.
Mhm.
But something catches your eye, and it's something you've seen in Clangaden and Moradin, something you've seen in the Thane of your Dwarven kingdom and all the leaders, the great leaders of your city. There's these lines at the edge of her eyes. They're careworn. Her brow is a little bit, almost always furrowed, and it's from constant thought. And you realize that even in her happy-go-lucky nature, she's always has the heaviest responsibility on herself, just like your Thane does.
I usually play
just like the
Oathbreaker
gods
Paladin,
do.
Necromancer multiclass.
Always trying to
Nice.
keep an eye on
I
those
love
they
Pallies.
love, those they protect,
Pallies are amazing.
and those who look to them for assistance, wherever they may come from. And
I'm a
whoever
big
they may
fan of
be.
rogues.
And as you're contemplating being better and working to improve your impact for your party, you see a perfect example in the look of Ludder. She's smiling because of the joke and just tapping her nose every time somebody leaves at Krangor. She's looking out of the porthole.
Yeah, Paladins and Forge Clerics are my
that
specialty.
serious look
Wonderful.
of contemplation never leaves her eyes. And that is something that you feel you should aspire.
Hi, Pa.
to learn
Happy
how to
Sunday,
do.
love.
To always keep your situational awareness aware of danger and what is required of you and your personal responsibilities.
It's
to your
mommy,
friends,
bot,
to
sorry.
your party,
Mommy,
to
bot,
your
sorry.
kingdom, to your child.
Damn it.
It's all the same.
Tell Jay to get off Helldivers too. He's happy. Let him do his thing. Hi, man.
Letter, you see him
Hey.
staring at you for about 15 seconds.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I knew why I followed you. I just never really noticed why. It's nice to see. And I'm gonna
That's-
hand my bows over, like the ribbons and stuff like that.
I take them and I go, you know, this boat had a captain before I was captain. And this captain, although quite charming, the Dread Pirate Roberts, he was merciless. I think the only one of the original crew is Jinja. And it was hard. It was a hard existence for that crew. And there was no exceptions. There was no fun. There was no nothing. But I realized those that had joy and happiness and had goals and aspirations, had things to fight for. And I think that where you are right now is recognizing that you maybe had bigger things to fight for than you realized. And that's a good thing.
It's a new feeling, but it's a really nice feeling to have.
It's a good one. And I think you'll do great.
I can't wait to see where we're going.
You know you're not a bad cleric, right? Misguided. Confused sometimes. But your abilities are good. If I tried to do anything other than be what I am, I would fail. I can't be a paladin like Krangor's a paladin. I can't be a barbarian like Kriegan is. I can't. I can be me, and you can be you. So be really good at being you, because no one else can be you.
You're right about that.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the crew leave? Krangor won't look. Nobody else cared.
Yeah, I did.
Did he
You look?
notice? Do you look?
Yes, I'm gonna look. I don't notice in that moment.
Roll me a perception check.
Do good. Do good.
Is Grim double gunning? He should.
Matter. What does he see?
As every person goes to leave the room, they have Ginger Two Tusks has like a little bow tied on his tail. The dog has one up on his corner of his ear. There's little Mander bows put on everyone because while they were fucking with Krangor, I was fucking with them. It's a game and a game, my friend. A game and a game. My favorites.
It's awesome. This is why you're the captain, I guess.
I've got training
Everybody
at the
else is
Learning
playing
Center
checkers
tomorrow,
and you're playing
training at the
chess.
hospital on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I go to watch. Then I get to watch
And I'm gonna,
surgeries Thursday and
try
Friday.
to look
You're
like,
fucking busy, bah.
Wait, do I have one while I'm walking away? It can't be in my beard, and I'm just walking away, and I'm gonna turn around and wave to like, good night, Ludder.
Good night, Icarus.
And still just pondering, like, where would she put it? That's a tomorrow problem.
As you turn around, Ludder, you see the bow you tied to his belt. In the back.
Perfect.
Ugh, my worst enemy, my back.
Yep. Sometimes it's very fitting you play a dwarf.
Damn, bah. I'm just a stay-at-home fat dad.
Two tusks.
Hey, we be
You can
nice to
hear him clomping
ourselves.
around on deck. Ludder, as you and Krangor are the only ones left in the galley, singing a song to himself, just moseying around. Very familiar. He does this most nights. What do you and Krangor do, Ludder?
I thank him for being such a good sport for the fun of the crew.
They had a good time with it, Ludder.
I keep doing that. It means nothing. I'm sorry.
You're scaring
Whatever
the
you
shit
do.
out of me. I don't trust you.
You're just sitting there rolling d20s outside of the tray.
I do that a lot,
There we go.
but I keep doing that. Sorry.
Oh God.
So thank you for being such a good sport.
Yes.
No, it's not. It's no problem. Are they still there?
Who? The
The
crew? No.
ribbons.
Oh, the ribbons. You left them there. They're all still there.
I was asking Ludder.
Yeah, they're still
Do-
there.
Do you want them back?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I get my ribbons. Thank you for dinner. It was really good. And thank you for helping me with my
Perks.
eraser. Perks, yes. What?
Perks of long voyages. When we're not worried about fighting things, I can make food. If we're fighting things, spell slots are saved. We have a bunch of biscuits now, by the way, so have fun with those.
Yeah, I'm not touching those biscuits. I'm not. The carrot soup was enough.
Oh, I know. I'm just waiting for them to be used for food fights or whatever they normally do with them.
Are you just trying to send people into the infirmary?
Jobs.
It gives me something to do.
I guess so. How long do we have still on our voyage to get to the location? Is it 2 days, you said?
It'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get some sleep. I hope you have a great night.
You too, Ludder.
And I'll, of course, go check on the pocket realm to make sure everything is good. And then before I go to bed, I'm going to put like 20 healing potions in the infirmary. Because I can.
So question, with the infirmary, is there like a back room where I sleep with the cot, with like a cot?
Sure.
As a Florida man, scolding does nothing to me.
I notice the
You're immune
potions
to
as I
temperature.
go in. I smile. I have to thank you tomorrow. And then I go lay down.
Just for completion, Mander, the pocket realm is fine. Everything's working the way it's supposed to. Benedict is back to his normal curmudgeonly old self.
Perfect.
You guys take a couple of minutes and exchange pleasantries as you go and grab a couple healing potions from Benedict and say your goodbyes again.
Mm-hmm.
You drop the healing potions into the infirmary, and I'm assuming you head off to bed?
Yeah, what I wanted to do while I was there is I wanted to drop off that bag of the magic fiber.
Yeah, okay.
And ask him if he had any interest in it. I don't know if he's still working on the scroll he was given. I know he's still
done
not.
that.
Okay.
Because it's been 4 days for him.
Okay.
And you think, well, what do you want me to do with this? This is...
I don't really know what to do with it. I mean, I could make a magical garment, I guess, out of it, but I don't.
What does it do?
Hold on, let me double check.
It's obviously magic, but it does something. I can't quite... This is not regular magic.
No.
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from a druid, from his magical sheep, I guess. We brought it.
Oh.
You know the dude we brought back from the dead?
Yeah, that guy. He gave this to you?
Yeah.
He has magical sheep?
I'm assuming. Maybe
We
he
could
just...
do wonders with magical sheep. Why don't you bring some to the pocket realm?
That's a good idea. I should have thought about that. But I didn't barter
No.
for magic sheep. I should have.
So what does this do?
It doesn't say in... I have it written in a note somewhere, but I don't... Can I roll a history check to see if I remember?
Yeah.
Okay. That's about accurate.
He'll make something for it. But when you find your note, let the DM know what it does too.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I remember being resistant to an element. I just can't remember which one.
Yeah. And then
Cold.
And then I was going to ask him about I'm wanting to make a slingshot.
Like a slingshot, like that slingshot?
Like a slingshot, or one that I can have on my arm. Just a quick one.
Like a little tink slingshot?
No, I'm not like
wrist, like on your
Spider-Man.
wrist?
Yeah.
I could come up with something like that. Definitely single load. That'd be easy. If you want something that has multiple load, then that would be...
No, single shot's fine. The intention of it is that at distance I would be able to, because healing potions can be broken onto a person and they give healing. So I am now going to try to distance heal.
So it should take a potion Okay, so we take in the we're
I'm
gonna need
Ludder.
to change.
Aim potion.
We're gonna need to change the shape of the potion bottles to be more aerodynamic.
And that's
That
why I
won't be
asked
hard.
you the questions.
Yeah, it's gonna need to be more like aerodynamic in the front, possibly a cylinder shape with a point on the front of it. He starts writing down like a schematic, like just off the top of his head. It looks like a bullet
Mm-hmm.
with a recessed screw on top in the back. He starts drawing in like centimeters and microliters of fluid, and that's when you're just like, well, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, I figure he'll figure it out somehow.
And how many joules of energy would it need to be to go and launch this move?
Joules of energy. How would we get a joule of energy?
No, joule, Joules, joules.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like ergs, but it's for mass and weight, not just energy. So, you know what? I'll figure it out.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it. This is a great concept. I will try to have something for you as soon as I can. Could probably do 20 feet of distance. Do you need to go farther?
No, that should be fine.
Okay, I could play around with like the strap, maybe find something a little bit more stretchy.
Yeah. Well, and I also pull out because I have a wand in my inventory.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know why it resembles a doorknob, but it says wand. I don't know what this does. Do we know? Can he help me identify it?
Let me take a look at it. Let's see. Oh, this is a wand of secrets. Not the most powerful wand I've ever seen, but what it does is it has 3 charges. And then while you're holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges. And if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points to the one nearest you. It regains 1d3 expended charges every day.
Thank you.
Kind of helpful for searching for loot that people don't want you to find.
Okay, so it's got 3 charges.
And I just identified it for you, so now it should be under Wand of Secrets.
It is. It's there. Perfect.
Awesome.
How much shit do I have here that's just not identified?
Start clicking through your shit.
Ah!
So Gingy does when he gets bored. That's how I get. Hey, Cloud, I remember back in Barovia, I had this idol of a panther. What does it do? It's an idol of a panther. Fuck.
Yeah, and I'm gonna nicely, in talking to Benedict as I'm gonna make my way out of his place, just go. I kind of feel like I need to build me a place here because I have stuff that I need to store. You know what I mean? And I respect your place. I don't want to put my stuff in your place.
I have a feeling if you put all your stuff in my place, it'd have no place.
But like I have trophies, and I need I need a place for my trophies. So I'm gonna have to probably try to figure out how to build in this place, which is gonna be difficult.
If you'd like some help, I can probably at least get started on that for you. I mean, always extra things to do, and I mean, this place is magical, so who knows what kind of shit will happen when we build a structure here.
Okay, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Cloud just created the building of holding.
I literally was looking through my inventory and I was like, I have Strahd's bell still that I stole from his house because he's a punk ass little bitch.
Bitch.
Little bitch ass bitch.
I need to put it up somewhere.
So he'll get started on building you something, and you and I'll talk offline to figure out what you want.
Okay, so I thank him, and I go get myself to bed.
As you walk away, you don't see Benedict, but he's smiling at you. Those fuckers are so lucky to have her. We'd all be fucked without her. And he goes back to work. So everybody goes to bed. Some of you being
gators.
serenaded by
moose.
the dulcet tones of Two Tusk walking around the deck.
Booping gators? I don't want
Drinking,
to boop a
singing.
gator. Of course. That's how they know it's feeding them.
And as
You rub the
you guys
snoot.
fall into sleep,